we are back. Avatar, The Last Airbender. This time, Book 3, Episode 16. Netflix has everything completely screwed up because whenever there's a long episode or it's like a part 1, part 2, they just slam it and call it the same episode. They just wedge it together. But this time, the Southern Raiders. And I think we're going to get more episodes involving Zuko, because it seems like ever since he's joined the gang, every single episode has been him interacting with different members of the group and kind of getting to know everybody, kind of getting to settle in, figure out the vibes, and see where he really fits in with all this, because Aang trained for firebending. Last episode we saw that he helped Sokka bail his dad out of jail, and boy, that's rough, buddy, was again the epic quote of epic quotes dropped on us last week. So I'm excited to see what we have in store for this week. And then just early news for the finale, it is a 4-parter, which is like 2 or 3 episodes away from now. I'm gonna break it up into 2 different 2-episode sections, just so it's kind of easier to edit and easier to manage for you on your free time to be able to watch it. So as always, be sure to be subscribed for all that good stuff. But without further ado, let's do further and let's engage with the Southern Raiders. Let's get it. We're starting off this episode with an absolute bang. We didn't even get to like have a nice peaceful morning. This is basically like how you wake up if you're in the military and you're like doing your early morning. I think this is probably what MEPS would be, or like the start of boot camp. Have a nice peaceful lovely sleep and then bam, rise and shine, soldier.
Watch out!
What are you doing?
Keeping rocks from crushing you.
Okay, I'm not crushed. You can get off me now.
I'll take that as a thank you.
That's the closest you're gonna get, my dude. She is just a wee bit more stubborn than both her dad and her brother, so good luck with that.
Go ahead. I'll hold them off. I think this is a family visit.
Zuko, no!
Come on! We've got to get out of here!
Of course it's a family visit. Why wouldn't it be a family visit? Who doesn't love reunions? Especially when they're from your sister, who looks like she's slowly diving down the road of insanity. Loses 2 friends and all of a sudden thinks, who needs espionage or stealth and all that? We'll just, find the grenade button and keep spamming it.
What are you doing here?
You mean it's not obvious yet? I am about to celebrate becoming an only child!
Okay, well, hopefully that celebration's cut short, because, I don't think you could handle the attention of being an only child with Ozai as your dad, and your perfectionist problems. Did Zuko just fall to his death? Or were you just holding this for the suspense? Please say suspense?
I can clear that away and we can fly out through there. There's an awful lot of fire in that general direction.
We'll get through. Let's go.
It's just some fire. I mean, this is the average Tuesday for the crew. I know you're kind of new to being back up on the first team because we finally redrafted the person we should not have let get away from the team back. But at the same token, this is going to be kind of par for the course, Suki, so get ready for some action. Oh, cool. He's just not aura farming. He wants me to believe he's dying, but decides, you know what, I'm going to just stand on this blimp all cool. Like it's not insanely difficult to stand on top of an object as it is floating in the sky. No big deal. think your fists are supposed to be able to explode. But that being said, imagine they had this in the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, where when people punch each other, just explosions would happen. They could sell a lot more tickets this way.
She's not gonna make it. Of course she did.
Don't get your hopes up too high, Zuko, because he was like, oh, she's gonna die. Single solitary tear. Oh, wait. Never mind. She actually did make it. Well, this sucks.
It really seems like old times again, doesn't it?
If you really wanted to feel like old times, I could, chase you around a while and try to capture you.
Ha ha.
Okay. Zuko, 10 out of 10 on the jokes. You finally got the humor down. I'm happy for you there. Katara, get the stick out of your rear end and let's find a little joy. That joke was fantastic.
Who knew after all those times he tried to snuff us out, today he'd be our hero?
Here, here!
I'm touched. I don't deserve this.
Yeah, no kidding.
What's with her?
He says, I wish I knew. I guess you're going to go find out. Because, well, let's just say you're to blame for every problem she's ever had, according to her. But you also didn't exactly meet when that issue occurred, so I'm not sure the entire shifting of the blame is accurate.
What can I do to make it up to you?
You really want to know? Maybe you could reconquer Ba Sing Se in the name of the Earth King. Or, I know, you could bring my mother back.
Both completely unrealistic and two things that actually cannot happen currently. Ozai is still alive, and the other one is, well, resurrecting the dead, I'm sure, is highly frowned upon in any context.
Oops. Wrong tent.
Sorry. Do you need to talk to Sokka too?
Nope. Not me.
Talk? Is that what we're calling it nowadays? They were gonna talk that late at night? Mm-hmm.
Well, hello!
Okay. Some things aren't meant to be seen by human eyes, and that's one of them. I don't want to shame somebody's game or, yuck somebody's yum, but yikes.
Okay, listen. I know this may seem out of nowhere, but I want you to tell me what happened to your mother.
What? Why would you want to know that?
Katara mentioned it before when we were in prison together in Ba Sing Se, and again just now when she was yelling at me. I think somehow she's connected her anger about that to her anger at me.
It's not a day I like to remember.
I mean, yeah, it's the day your mom died. I don't think anyone's like, you know what, here's the day my mother died and it was the best day of my life. Unless you were one of those, like, Nickelodeon kid stars, in which case, hey, probably get it. But Katara's definitely linked her issue with the Fire Nation to you, Zuko, and that's just kind of your weight to bear for the time being.
A Fire Nation raid. We were badly outnumbered, but somehow we managed to drive them off.
Huh. Isn't that just peachy? I mean, I will say the Fire Nation had better drip back then. Like, the masks were a lot cooler. But that definitely doesn't excuse for what we're probably going to learn about.
Can you remember any details about the soldiers who raided your village? Like, what the lead ship looked like?
Yeah. Sea Ravens. The main ship had flags with sea ravens on them.
The symbol of the Southern Raiders. Thanks, Sokka.
No problem. Thanks for stopping by. I thought he'd never leave. Suki!
I don't know why we're all pretending this is a secret. We know you guys are in love, and you guys making out is the reason, like, Zuko got arrested last episode. I'm pretty sure if anyone's gonna understand, it would be him.
You look terrible.
I waited out here all night.
What do you want?
I know who killed your mother, and I'm going to help you find him.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like something we should have time for in our tight schedule. But I guess we'll find time between teaching Aang firebending to go on a revenge mission. Those always work out great.
I need to borrow Appa.
Why? Is it your turn to take a little field trip with Zuko?
Yes, it is.
Oh, what's going on?
Aang was just kind of like, oh, cool. Everyone's just bonding with Zuko, and no one's doing anything to help me, defeat the Fire Lord. But I guess we'll find time to make this happen as well, because why not?
And what exactly do you think this will accomplish?
I knew you wouldn't understand.
Wait, stop! I do understand! You're feeling unbelievable pain and rage. How do you think I felt about the Sandbenders when they stole Appa?
I mean, this is actually semi-different. One was an actual person who, birthed her, raised her, nurtured her, cared for her. Yours was your pet. Which I'm not saying Appa's not important, but what I am saying is, in a very, really messed up way, Aang is actually right. Ending this man will not ease any of the pain that you are feeling currently. That's just a loss and a pain that you're going to have to deal with basically forever.
Tara, you sound like Jet.
It's not the same. Jet attacked the innocent. This man, he's a monster.
Katara, she was my mother too. But I think Aang might be right.
Then you didn't love her the way I did.
Own family members are like, hey, time out. I know he killed our mom because, friendly reminder that Sokka's mom also died on this exact same day. But, just so we're clear, even I think it's too much. And I'm usually team pro-violence.
Now that I know he's out there, now that I know we could find him, I feel like I have no choice.
Katara, you do have a choice. Forgiveness.
That's the same as doing nothing.
No, it's not. It's easy to do nothing, but it's hard to forgive.
It's not just hard. It's impossible.
I'm siding with Aang on this one. I'm usually team pro-vengeance, pro-violence, pro-get-back. You guys know that. But by the same token, the fact that Katara is so pent up about this and so emotional about it, there's absolutely no way she's going to make the rational and right decision when the time calls for it. And she's our team leader and team moral compass. She goes off track, we're all off track, so to speak. So, good luck on this one.
Don't try to stop us.
I wasn't planning to. This is a journey you need to take. You need to face this man. But when you do, please don't choose revenge. Let your anger out, and then let it go. Forgive him.
Zuko, I'm not sure you're exactly helping on this one. Like, I know you're doing this because you're trying to have everybody like you, because for some reason you now need team-wide acceptance after being the team nuisance for 2.5 seasons. But now you're team pro-violence? I don't think that ever stopped with you. This is a weird journey for you and Katara. Girl, pulling for you, but that's a tough one.
You're pretty wise for a kid.
Thanks, Sokka.
Usually it's annoying, but right now I'm just impressed.
I appreciate that.
So, can I borrow Momo for a week?
Why do you need Momo?
I figured while we're doing handouts, and it's like, I'm sure him and Momo, though, if you put both of them together and said, hey, we're going to have a show about the adventures of Momo and Sokka, the viewership numbers would be exceptional for that. Wouldn't you watch that? I'd watch that. I'd watch the hell out of that.
Okay, Southern Raiders. Bam! On patrol near Whaletail Island.
Will tell. What? I'm not the only one that laughed at that, right? Right?
Just let her go, and I'll give you the information you want.
You heard your mother. Get out of here!
Mom, I'm scared.
Go find your dad, sweetie. I'll handle this.
Okay, so this is why it's a lot more real for Katara. I'm still not Team Pro Get Back and Pro Revenge on this particular tour because I believe she's a better person than all of this. But I'm getting the emotional validity of it now, and I'm sure the comment section will probably reflect of, you just don't get it, you just don't understand. I didn't, and I did not remember, and now I'm being firmly reminded of that. Rather humbling really quick.
It's the Southern Raiders.
Let's do this.
So there it was, and I was like, you know, it was...
You know, that would be, like, exceptionally terrifying. You're just out at sea having lunch, chilling with your boys, and then all of a sudden a wave pulls one of your guys completely off the ship, and you're just like, okay, we need to go help Todd. Now, all of a sudden you turn around, there is a sea monster that you believed was extinct because it was an air bison, and all of a sudden there is a tidal wave crashing in from that side about to annihilate you off this ship. That's just a bad day. It's a really, really bad day.
Who are you?
You don't remember her? You will soon. Trust me.
What's happening to me?
Zuko's face of, oh hell, oh hell no. Yeah, our girl's a bloodbender now, and she had really, really mixed feelings about using it, but looks like she got over them real quick and in a hurry. Hopefully this is the right guy.
If you're not the man we're looking for, who is?
You must be looking for Yan Ra. He retired 4 years ago.
I was kidding. Really? That was not him? We just both happen to have tacky facial hair? I guess it comes with the job position, really. But by the same token, we cannot be feeling good about ourselves after this.
Yan Ra, you lazy piece of work. I need something.
Yes, Mother. What is it?
The tomato carrots from your garden are too hard for my gums. I need something soft and juicy.
Would you like something else from the garden? I would be happy to...
Forget your stupid garden. Get your grimy hiney to the market and buy me some real food.
I don't know what to say here. That's just, like, he's the villain in Katara's story, but his mother could be the villain in his story. And the Fire Nation is the real villain in this hierarchy of truly evil, because everything starts with Sozin. But, like, yo, you almost pity him in this moment in time. But then you also remember why we're going to go see him, and kind of negated.
Go find your dad, sweetie. I'll handle this.
Now tell me, who is it? Who's the waterbender?
There are no waterbenders here. The Fire Nation took them all away a long time ago.
You're lying. My source says there's one waterbender left in the Southern Water Tribe. We're not leaving until we find the waterbender.
If I tell you, do you promise to leave the rest of the village alone? It's me. Take me as your prisoner.
I'm afraid I'm not taking prisoners today.
She lied. She straight up lied to save her kids. Incredibly admirable, but, like, we know this about this family. Literally, Sokka's dad has been out fighting the war for the last few years admirably to go protect his family. Sokka then stepped up to protect his family, the Water Tribe, in his dad's stead, and obviously overlooked Katara, even though we all know Katara was kind of looking over him. But now we kind of see where everyone's original roots are from. Mom is just as admirable, just as noble, and just as brave as Dad was. She just paid the ultimate price for her bravery, unfortunately.
She lied to you. She was protecting the last waterbender.
What? Who?
Me!
Yeah, you got really lucky, dude. She has been on one today in terms of violence and affecting people. The unfortunately kind of ironic part, the guy who wasn't guilty of this got bloodbended. The guy who was guilty of her mom's death got water splashed on him. Doesn't really feel exact, but I think we worked through a lot of repressed feelings today. This was a weird therapy field trip.
And you deserve revenge. So why don't you take my mother? That would be fair.
I always wondered what kind of person could do such a thing. But now that I see you, I think I understand. There's just nothing inside you. Nothing at all.
The fact he kind of offered up his mom was a bit crazy, but also she was kind of a pain. But I'm still not saying just being a pain qualifies for death, because that's a huge, huge overreach. At the end of the day, we all went through a lot on this journey, and good for Katara for making the right choice, or what I believe the right choice is in the end. I don't know what anyone else would have chosen, but I don't think I would have gone on this trip to begin with, because I would have realized it would have been ultimately futile because I would have done this option.
You did the right thing. Forgiveness is the first step you have to take to begin healing.
But I didn't forgive him. I'll never forgive him. But I am ready to forgive you.
You were right about what Katara needed. Violence wasn't the answer.
It never is.
Then I have a question for you. What are you gonna do when you face my father?
Yeah, but the old Uno reverse. Violence isn't the answer. What about my dad? Oh, you mean this version's universe of Satan. Cool. Gotta still deal with that, because pacifism is not going to conquer someone who's hell-bent on violence. Just never will. Katara did exactly what's best for her in her situation. Zuko did what's best for him in his situation. You, on the other hand, well, you're in an unwinnable situation, and you are going to have to kind of figure that one out. And it looks like we'll have to figure that one out together next time, because we are literally, I think we have one more episode, and then we are at the finale, because the finale is 4 parts, which I'll be breaking up into 2 different sections. 4 and 2 different sections of 2x2s for the finale, so you guys will have plenty of stuff to be looking forward to here shortly, because again, every other day, full-length episode, every other day in between, there's a short, so you have plenty of content for you, the viewer, to go ahead and enjoy at your own leisure, of course. So as always, be sure to be subscribed for all that good stuff so you can watch at your leisure, and be sure to hit the like button on the videos you do enjoy, so I kind of know what you guys are super interested in. After this, I think we'll be going directly into Korra, so gonna be interesting when we get there as a group, because I've never actually watched Korra. That being said, I've been the Sarcastic Geek. I'll see y'all in the next episode.